welcome to Hunt Arena for tonight's game between the Holy Angel Co-Stars and the River Falls Wildcats. With me tonight up here in the booth, we're nice and pleasantly surprised to see Art Hemingway. He'll be doing some comments on tonight's game for us. And what do you think so far? I haven't heard too much about Holy Angels yet, Art. Have you heard anything how they're doing this year?
Tom, I haven't heard anything so far, but any of these kids that were on last year's team don't remember what happened last year. Holy Angels was the first one to give River Falls their first defeat out of 3 that they had last year, and I'm sure that some of the veterans on this team are going to remember that one and want a little bit of revenge.
Well, I remember that game from last year. We went up to Holy Angels and played. It was a good game throughout. Holy Angels kept us bottled up pretty good, and they had excellent goaltending, if I remember correct. Okay, there's the opening face-off. The puck is shot to center and picked up by Dusick. Shot into the Co-Star end. Interrupted there by Gerathonis. He shoots it in behind the net to Schrank. Schrank picks it up in the corner and leaves it for Gerathonis. Comes back out on the boards. Big check there, and the puck comes to center. Picked up by Soderberg. Soderberg clears it back out of the zone. Comes back in. Cotton clears it to the corner. There's a tie-up in the corner, and we'll get our first whistle with 14:22 left to go in the first period.
Well, things starting out a little bit slow, a little bit tentative. Everybody's just feeling each other out, kind of like a boxing match. First round is just see what the other guys got.
No real scoring opportunities there. It was just kind of up and down the ice, and that was it. Coming out for River Falls, it'll be Kaylee, Bai, and Olson with Simone and Landon on defense. The Co-Stars controlling the River Falls zone. Back to the point. A shot from the point goes wide. There's a hook over in the corner, but nothing called on that one. Shot around behind the net to Simone. Simone takes a check in the corner. It's brought out in front by Holy Angels and shot back to the point. Shot back down into the corner. Landon has it there and ties it up and gets a whistle. We were a little disorganized there, Art. Seemed to be a lot of running around and nothing happening.
Yeah, they're having a tough time getting it out of the River Falls zone. Although the Co-Stars never did get any good opportunities to get a shot off, they couldn't control it either.
Okay, they switch lines for both teams now, and out for River Falls is Corey Knott, Link, and Wheeler. The puck comes out to the blue line, to the red line, and across into Co-Star's end by Wheeler. He's finally taken off the puck there, and Link takes it into the corner. Takes a heavy check up against the boards. Goes up the far side, intercepted at the point, back to Wheeler. Wheeler controls in the Co-Star end. He still has it in the corner. Finally intercepted by the defense there. Tries to clear it out, and it's kept in by Prochnow. Prochnow out there along with Dusick. Prochnow controls, gets it back up to the Co-Star end, picked up by Link. Link tries a centering pass, intercepted by the defense. Link controls up on the near board, far boards, and finally picked up by Knott. Knott gets checked from 3 sides going into the zone, finally clears it deep in the zone. River Falls changing on the fly. Puck comes out to their blue line. They shoot it in. Icing waved off on this one, picked up by Simone behind the net. Simone comes out to the near boards.
Oh, there's
Simone gets tripped.
No
call.
I can't believe that one. There's a
shot
shot
right on. Another shot behind the net. That was an obvious trip, and no call on that one. Another shot by the Co-Stars right out front. They're just buzzing the net. We better tie it up and get a whistle or something here. Finally, it comes out to center. Cleared back into the River Falls zone. Controlled by Soderberg. Soderberg has it. Pushes it up front. It's up on the near boards. Controlled by the Co-Stars in their zone. A crossing pass, a shot, just goes wide by Gerathonis. Schrank takes it into the corner, leaves it for Gerathonis. Gerathonis tries to get it back to Schrank on a give and go. It's intercepted. Shot back out to the point, controlled by Soderberg. Soderberg shoots it deeper into the zone. The Co-Stars finally clear it, and it comes all the way down to the River Falls zone, and we're going to get an icing call with 11:50 left to go in the period.
Well, the Co-Stars did put on some pressure. They had 3 shots on Schmitty over there, and he was able to make 2 saves. One of them, I think, was just a little bit wide, but the Co-Stars had good opportunity. River Falls controlled the puck a little bit, but still no good shots.
No good shots on that one. River Falls is getting a little confused here, and they didn't even blow a whistle. No. Olson skates right past the puck, but finally controls in the Co-Star zone. Back to Landon. Landon tries to get it back out of the zone. It's a shot right on, and Schmidt clears. Dusick tries to clear the zone, and it's shot right back in. Goes into the corner, tied up there by Landon. Olson has the puck. He loses it. Battle for it along the boards. Landon gets tripped. It comes out of the fray right there. Finally goes back into the corner. Landon shoots it in behind the net to Dusick. Dusick controls. Gets it up on the boards. Intercepted there by the Co-Stars. Back to the point. Shot right on. Cleared aside by Schmidt. Back behind the net is Dusick. Dusick comes out the near boards. Has nowhere to go again. Dusick controls in the corner. I think he's going to hold it for a whistle right there. Finally, we get the whistle. 10:56 left.
Well, the Co-Stars are doing a good job of bottling up River Falls. They're having a tough time again breaking out. Of the 3-4 games that I've watched this year, that seems to be River Falls' biggest problem, I think, this year is their breakouts. They're always having a tough time getting it out of their own zone.
Art, the reason for that we've observed over the period of the season so far is the fact that our wings and centers are up too high. They just don't get back, and therefore they just have a hard time trying to clear the puck. It's still kept in the River Falls zone, goes over to the far boards. Link has it there, and it's tied up. We get a whistle.
Well, once again, Holy Angels was coming with smoke. Schmitty stood the test again.
We got Knott and Wheeler and Link out there, along with Soderberg and Prochnow on defense. And the puck comes out. Wheeler brings it to center ice. Goes in across the Co-Star blue line. Takes a big check there. He had his head down a little bit. Comes out to center, and it's a shot right on. Kicked aside. Goes back out to the point. Cleared deeper into the zone. Tried to control there by Knott. Goes in behind the net. Link has it there. He's checked off of the puck. Comes up on the near boards. Holy Angels. Nice crossing pass to the far side. In over the blue line. A shot right on. Gloved by Schmitty, taken off to the far boards. Linker tries to get it to center, can't. Goes in behind the net to Soderberg. Soderberg controls, gets it up to Wheeler. Wheeler just clears it to center, and they're going to change. There's a shot from center ice, and it's gloved by Schmidt. Puck tried to clear out on the near board, far boards, and it's another shot right on by the defense. Prochnow controls behind the net. Leaves it for Soderberg. Soderberg tries to come out the middle. It jumps the stick, but this is going to be a shot on, therefore no icing.
We do have a shot on goal.
Yeah, it came at the 9:27 mark. It's cleared in behind the net, and it's shot all the way down the ice by the Co-Stars, and they waved off icing on that one. I don't understand that. Cleared out to center by River
There's
Falls.
a 3-on-2.
Here comes Schrank. Schrank gets it on the far side to Potton. Schrank takes a shot on. Nice save by the goalie, and it's cleared again all the way down the ice. And we'll see if we get an icing call here. Finally, they call the icing with 9 minutes left to go in the period. Still the score, 0-0. Art, it seems to be the same thing on both ends. Once they get the puck in the zone, neither team can
they're
clear
both
it that
having
well.
problems getting the breakouts going. I'd like to see River Falls test Blake a little bit in goal, because so far, even on some of the easy shots, he's looked a little shaky.
Oh, there's a shot right on by Landon from the point. It's controlled behind the net by Holy Angels. They come out and try to break out the far side. A centering pass picked up by Schrank. A shot just wide. A bullet from the slot. There's another shot right on by Simone, and it's they try to clear to center ice. They finally break out of their zone. A big check by Simone there. Finally controlled by Landon. He gets it to center ice. Controlled by Holy Angels. They come in. Nice check there by Olson.
That was Olson.
Olson put a nice check in. He was the last man back. There's a give and go. It finally comes out to center. Intercepted there by the Co-Stars. They turn, try to come in the zone. Big check at the blue line by Landon. Shot goes wide. Co-Stars pick it up on the far side, goes in behind the net. Cleared up on the near boards here. Comes back out to the point. He's wide open for a shot. Blocked there by Cayley. Another shot right on, and they score.
That hit one of our defensemen. Didn't that hit Landon?
They ricocheted off one of the defensemen.
Yeah, I think so, off one of the defensemen, and went right into the goal. So really, no fault of Schmidt's. Anytime you got a deflected puck in front of the net or changes angle, that's a goalie's nightmare.
The goal was scored by Mike Kelly from Bowden Snyder. There's a puck that's kept into the River Falls end again. He walks right out front, takes a backhand. And it's gloved by Schmidt, and he hangs on for the faceoff.
Well, this is where River Falls has to really pull themselves together. They're down by one, but it's so early in the game, it's not a big deal right now. But they've got to put things together here.
Okay, we're going to go with Link, Knott, and Wheeler, along with Soderberg and Dusick on defense. The puck is laying loose in front of the goal, picked up by Dusick. Dusick comes to center ice, comes in over the blue line, takes a shot just wide, goes into the far corner. Fought for there by Knott. Knott and three Co-Stars are going after the puck. Finally, it comes onto the near side, goes all the way and rings the board. It's kept in there by Soderberg, intercepted by the Co-Star defense. He brings it out past the blue line and shoots it in. Behind the net to Schmidt. Schmidt out of the goal, and there's a fight for it. And Schmidt finally does the wise thing and pounces on it. Gets the face-off. 7:12 left to go in the period. 1-0 Co-Stars. Okay, we're going to get a defensive change here. We've got Jim Simone coming out with Jeff Prochnow on defense. The line remains the same with Wheeler and Link and Knott. Co-Stars control behind the net is taken over to the far boards.
Prochnow's doing a good job there, tying that man up
in the corner.
He muscled him pretty well there. He was able to get a stick out there and deflect that centering pass that he wanted to do, and then rode him right into the boards. Did a nice job.
Okay, we got a line change here now. We've got Potton out with Gerathonis and Schrank at center. We're on the draw. One by Holy Angels. Goes back to the point. A weak shot goes behind the net. Picked up there by the Co-Stars. The centering pass goes past everybody. Picked up by Potton to Schrank. Schrank breaks in across the zone. I don't quite see how they got offside on that one, but they did call it.
Well, I don't either, but with Schrank being a center and carrying that puck, he was pretty hesitant and pretty tentative about going across the line. He didn't know whether to pass it or whether to take it across, and I guess my idea is when you got that puck, let's fly down to that net.
Okay, the puck comes back to Simone. Simone controls, goes into the Co-Star end. It's controlled by the Co-Stars, and they break out. And they come into the River Falls zone. He tries to center a pass. He's taken out of the play. It goes in behind the net. A nice centering pass there, just intercepted at the last minute. Try to come up on the near board, far board. It's Cayley along with Gerathonis over there. Finally, the pass skips off Schrank's skate and goes to center ice. The Co-Stars shoot it right back into the zone, intercepted by the referee on that one. Schrank has it, shoots it cross ice to the near side, picked up by the Co-Stars in their zone. Everybody's changing right now. We got Landon and Dusick out there with, and we're going to get an icing call here. We got By and Olson and Cayley up front. 5:58 left to go in the first period. This period has really gone by rather quickly. Very few whistles.
Yeah, very few icings or whistles. The puck is always moving, but it's not what you call end-to-end all the time.
That's right. It's moving in one end or moving in the other end.
Right.
Depends upon where you are at the time. Draw controlled by Holy Angels. They go and circle behind their net, and the puck comes out to center, and it's shot the length of the ice, and they wave off icing. Landon picks it up behind his goal, circles it on the near boards, comes all the way out. Our wing didn't get to the boards in time on that one. Finally, it's controlled by Olson and shot down to the Co-Star blue line. Olson chases after it. Co-Stars have it in their corner. They try a pass to come out, and it's I think batted by a high stick is, I think, what they called on that one.
It wasn't.
And we're going to get a face-off in the Co-Star end. Got 5:28 left to go in the period. Still 1-0, Holy Angels. We've got Olson, By, and Cayley out there, along with Dusick and Landon on defense. Cayley taking the draw. Comes to the goalie's right. Draw is won by Cayley. Comes back to the point to Dusick. A shot right on. Goalie didn't know where that one was for a minute. It's controlled behind the net by Olson. Goes right across the crease into the far side. Holy Angels breaks out of their end. It's a long pass off Holy Angel player's shoulder and is tied up in the back behind the River Falls net by Dusick. So we'll get a face-off here, and coming out for River Falls will be Knott and Wheeler and Link, along with Simone and Soderberg on defense. The draw is finally controlled by River Falls by Knott. Knott breaks out of the zone, gets it to Wheeler. Wheeler makes two nice moves and controls, comes into the zone. Knott has it. Knott circles in behind the net, still controls the puck. Finally shoots it right out front, and nobody home. They break out of the zone, and it comes to the River Falls line. Soderberg has it over to Simone. Simone tries to shoot it up the far boards, intercepted there by Holy Angels. Shot all the way around the rink, and it's stopped at the point. Another shot right on, blocked by Schmidt. Puck goes to the corner. Everybody's just batting at it here. I don't know what's going on. Puck comes in behind the net, controlled by Soderberg. Comes right out front. Finally, Knott picks it off. Knott gets it ahead for Wheeler. Wheeler breaks into the zone. Gets it back for Knott, picked up by Link, and he gets taken off the puck. Co-Stars come back out, going up the far side. Walks right around the defense, comes in, shoots, and scores. A nice play by number 16, carried it end to end.
Nice individual effort, and even if Schmidt would have been able to get Pacala's shot there stopped, they had another man that was camped right by the doorstep. It ended up to be a 2-on-1 after they beat our defense.
Well, that makes the score 2-0 with 4:03 left in the first period. Puck goes into the Co-Stars end, controlled behind the net by the defense. Shoots it out to a nice pass up the center breakout, and it's shot all the way down into the River Falls zone. Goes in behind the net. Dusick has it there. Gets it up on the near boards. Comes right back to the defense, intercepted by Holy Angels. They walk in, try a centering pass, tied up there by Jeff Prochnow. Puck goes in behind the net. Checked by Schrank. Still controlled by the Co-Stars. They get it back to the point. We can't seem to do anything in our zone here at all. It's finally tied up by Dusick. He did a wise thing in just tying the puck up there. All of our passes are going too far for Wings to catch, and it just doesn't seem to look right in our zone at all.
It looks like we get too defensive-minded once we get into our zone, and we're more concerned about position, I think, and defense.
Okay, we're going with By, Cayley, and Olson out there, along with Landon and Soderberg on defense. Puck goes in behind the River Falls net, controlled by Soderberg. Soderberg breaks out, gets a pass up to Olson. Olson goes across the Co-Star zone, circles in behind the net, still controls, tries a centering pass, intercepted by the Co-Stars. They come out on the far boards. A check right there by Landon. The puck finally cleared out of the zone to center, picked up by By. By has it on the far side to Cayley. Cayley goes in and gets past to Olson. Olson tries to back pass it to Cayley, and it goes into the corner. Controlled there by the Co-Stars. They try to shoot it out. They can't quite get it out of the zone. Finally controlled by River Falls. Olson walks right in front and scores.
That was a nice individual effort by Trigby. There was a guy hanging right on him, and he got the shot off. It stayed on the ice. It was low, and it was to the glove side of the goalie.
They put an awful lot of pressure on down in the corner that time, and I think we're going to get an assist to Cayley and By on that goal.
That's just what River Falls needed to get back in this game. Period's getting close to the end. 2:40 left in the first period, and
right.
River Falls are within one now.
Okay, the puck shot into the Co-Star zone, And they have a nice breakout coming up the boards. And it's controlled into the River Falls zone. He walks right in, and a nice save by Schmidt. Puck comes right out front, picked up there by Wheeler. Wheeler to Link, back to Link. Link comes into the zone, tries to get it back to Wheeler, and it just can't quite connect. Puck goes in behind the Co-Star zone. Comes out on the far side. Big check there at the point by Simone. Puck comes to center. It's batted at and missed. Goes into the River Falls zone, and I think we're going to get an offside call here.
Right.
Now 1:59 left in the period. 2-1 hockey game now.
I think in that last rush that River Falls had down the ice with Link and Wheeler, was it? Was it Wheeler?
Yeah, I think Link should have pulled the trigger on that one.
I think there was just one too many passes there.
Yeah.
Link should have pulled the
Link
trigger.
tried to get a nice pass in, but it was just a little too tight quarters there. I think he should have.
On that one.
I think he should have taken a shot and hoped maybe Wheeler could get the rebound coming in. Okay, we've got Potton, Gerathanis, and the puck goes into the Co-Star zone. It's controlled there and tried to shoot it out, and it's back out front. Again, controlled by the Co-Star's defense, and they bring it out of the zone. They shoot it all the way down into the River Falls end, stopped by Schmidt behind the goal. There's a fight for it there and a big check behind the net. There's 3 players there, and Landon finally ties up the puck behind the net.
One of the things that I've observed so far is the difference in defenses. Now, when River Falls has the puck in the Holy Angels zone, you watch Holy Angels flood one side. They got a rotating defense, and they'll put 3 people on the boards.
Puck's brought into the Holy Angels end by Potton, and he loses it. Controlled there by the Co-Stars. It goes deep into their zone. Potton after the puck. A stick goes right over the top of the boards. I don't know what happened on that one, but we get a face-off with 1:21 left to go.
Holy Angels is, no matter what side of the rink that River Falls has the puck on, they'll have 3 people on that side of the rink.
Yeah, they flood the whole one
and
side.
And then they rotate all the time. Now, you notice River Falls down there, they'll have 2 guys, and then they've got 2 in the middle and the other guy over on the weak side just standing around doing nothing.
About the only way you can break out of that type of pressure is to go up the middle. Puck comes back. Jeff Prochnow gets a shot right on, blocked by Holy Angels goalie on a nice save. Puck goes into the far corner. Controlled there by Holy Angels, picked off by Bai. He loses it. There's a check from the defense, a cross-ice pass, just didn't connect. Finally controlled by Bai. He shoots it back in. Bai walks into the zone, goes deep. Still controls, in behind the net, picked up by Holy Angels, going up the far side. Bai has it, back to Simone. Simone takes a shot, blocked by Holy Angels defense. Comes out of the River center ice, picked up by Holy Angels at the blue line. Carried into the zone, checked off the puck by Olsen. Whoa. Big check there by Cayley, and it goes in behind the River Falls net. Cayley has it, gets it out on the far side. It's lost there by Bai. Controlled again by Simone. Simone tries to break out of the zone. Puck on the far side right at the River Falls line, shot right back in. Stopped by Schmidt, goes in behind the net. Pass up on the boards to Olsen. Olsen has it, tries to get it out to center, intercepted by Holy Angels. Shot back into the River Falls zone. Puck bounces back out to center. Holy Angels controls. Tries to shoot it back in on the near boards. Prochnow has it. His pass is intercepted, and we have an offside.
1 second left in the period.
Well, it's kind of a lot of pity-pat going on here right at the blue line. It was in and it was out, it was in and it was out. So we'll get the face-off and the horn at about the same time here. It'll be in end of the first period with the score Holy Angels 1, River Falls nothing. It's correct at Holy Angels 2, River Falls 1. Here's the saves for the first period.
11-7.
11-7. Paul Schmidt having 11 saves, Holy Angels having 7. To start the period here, Chuck finally made it. He's going to run the camera this period, but he's late as usual. And we're set for the face-off here. 2-1, Co-Stars leading it after a first period that was kind of strange. It was played in either one end or the other. It never got going much further than that. There's a face-off, and it's controlled by Dusick. Dusick takes it into the Co-Star end. He circles in behind the net, still controls. Shoots it in behind the Co-Star net. Picked up in the corner by Potton. Intercepted by the Co-Stars. They come out on the near boards. Pass up. Nice give and go. And they got a breakaway coming down the ice. Two on one. Soderberg stays in the middle. Good move. Gloved by Schmidt and held on to.
Well, still, Holy Angels, with their rotating defense, giving River Falls a little problems in that zone.
If you notice what they're doing, their defense are tying up our people, and their wing or center is coming back and taking the puck and carrying it out of their zone. Okay, there's the face-off in the River Falls zone, controlled by Cayley, shot over to By. Back out to center ice, controlled by Holy Angels at their line. A pass into the River Falls zone, picked up there by Simone. Simone tries to go up the far boards. It's intercepted there, picked up by Landon. Landon shoots it into the Holy Angels end. It's intercepted there, and it comes back to the River Falls line. Landon back after it, carries in behind. Shoots it behind the net over to Simone. Simone gets it up on the boards to By. Nice breakout there. By gets it up to Landon on a give and go. Landon carries into the zone, leads the drop pass, shot right on. Just goes in behind the net. Controlled back behind the net by Holy Angels. They break out the near boards. Pass comes up. Shot cross ice. Picked up at center ice by Holy Angels. They come into the River Falls zone. One man back. By blocks the shot there. They try to center it. Comes all the way back to the point. Shot along the far boards. Picked up by By. By comes out to center ice. Carries into the Co-Star zone. Goes around two checks. Still has control of the puck. Just leaves it in the corner there. Picked up by Holy Angels. Nobody back. Holy Angels comes out of their zone. Skates all the way to center. Takes a shot from there. Goes wide of the net. Picked up behind the net by Soderberg. Soderberg dumps it right out front. Shot way high. Goes out of the rink. That could have been a real tough save there for Schmitty if that one had been on goal.
He either had to be in the right place on that shot or he would have never got that one.
Okay, we're going now with Soderberg and Prochnow on defense, along with Knott and Wheeler and Link up front. Puck comes out of the zone, controlled there by Knott. Knott gets it back to Soderberg. Across to Prochnow. Prochnow shoots it up to the Co-Star line. Goes out in front of their net, and it's cleared all the way down the ice, and we're going to get an icing call here. 12:53 left to go in the period. A little better job by River Falls clearing the zone this period so far.
Well, I'm not sure, but I think they took a page out of Holy Angels' book. You watch their defense. It's changed this second period from what it was the first period. Maybe that'll enable their breakouts to happen a little easier.
Okay, we're set to go here. The draw in the Holy Angels end to the left of their goalie. Puck control there by Holy Angels. They dump it in behind their own net. Control there by their defense. They try to come out the near side. Stops, changes. He's going to come out the far side. And everybody leaves him alone, and he skates all the way up to center ice and dumps it into the River Falls zone. Puck goes in behind the net. Soderberg gets it back for Prochnow. Prochnow shoots it on the boards, tries to get it out. Picked up there by Knott. Knott comes into the zone, tries to cross-ice pass to, that was Link breaking in, and it just doesn't connect. Stopped by Prochnow at the River Falls line. Co-Stars have it, shoot it in offside. We're going to get another face-off with 12:15 left to go in the period. That was a good chance there, but Knott's pass was alertly knocked down by one of the Co-Stars defense. Otherwise, I think we would have had Link walking in all alone on the Co-Star goalie.
If he could have got it across, that's the way it would have been.
Okay, we're going to go with Gerathanis, Potton, and Schrank out here with Landon and Dusick on defense. And the puck is controlled by Holy Angels and shot in behind the River Falls net. Dusick has it there. Dusick takes a check but gets it out, and it's picked up by Schrank. Schrank carries the center across the Co-Star zone. Loses it in the corner, tries to follow it in. It's still underneath Schrank, and it's controlled in the corner by Gerathanis out front. Schrank a shot, another shot, right on. Two nice saves by the goalie there. And it's carried out by Co-Star defense. They shoot it the length of the ice, skips over Dusick's stick. Goes in behind the River Falls net. Stopped there by the Co-Stars. They get it back out to the point. Weak shot right on. Stopped by Schmidt. shot cross ice. It's picked up there by Gerathanis. Shot back out to center. Two big checks there. Gerathanis has the puck again, dumps it into the zone. We're going to get a change on the fly here. We've got 11:19 left in the period. Co-Stars control behind their own net, come up the near side. Nice pass cross ice. They carry into the River Falls zone. Shot goes wide, comes up to the near side on the boards. Check put on there. It's controlled by Olson. He shoots it in behind. Picked up by Simone. Simone shoots it up the far boards. Bai has it there, waits for the puck to catch up and carries skips off the front of his stick. Soderberg has it, shoots it to center ice, picked up there by Cayley. Cayley tries to break into the Co-Star zone, intercepted by the defense and shot all the way down the ice. Co-Stars are going to get a change. The puck goes in behind the River Falls net. They come out on the far boards. A shot cross ice, nice pass. Picked up there by Bai. Bai tries to carry forward, intercepted by the Co-Stars. Nice give and go there. They break into the River Falls zone. Shot right on. Controlled by Schmidt right out front. And the puck is cleared out of the zone. Goes to the Co-Star blue line. We're going to get a change on the fly here. River Falls comes out with Link, Knott, and Wheeler. Puck comes into the zone. Shot right on. Stopped by Schmidt, and he hangs on to it. Good move by Schmidt there. We were a little bit confused, and it was best that he hangs on to the puck and gets a face-off. Okay, we're going to have Knott, Wheeler, and Link out there, along with Prochnow and Dusick on defense. Dusick controls, tries to get it out of the zone, can't quite make it. Controlled by the Co-Stars, a shot just wide, controlled by Wheeler. Wheeler tries to get it out. It's intercepted at center ice. Knott takes a big check there and is knocked down. Co-Stars clear it into the zone. There's check there by Wheeler. Wheeler avoids a check but doesn't get it out of the zone, and they did call an offside on that one. 9:46 left to go in the period. Still 2-1, Holy Angels. Face-off coming just outside the River Falls blue line. Controlled there by Knott. Knott gets it back to Dusick. Dusick gets a pass out to center to Knott. Carried forward by Wheeler. Wheeler goes in over the Co-Star zone, goes in behind the net. Still controls the puck. Still has it. It finally shoots it back into the zone. Link puts a check on the Co-Star's defense, falls on the puck, and we get a face-off right there.
Well, Link was able to get by the defenseman, but he just couldn't get by him far enough to get that pass out to center.
They're going to bring the puck outside the Holy Angels zone. They say that it was caused by River Falls and not the contact from Holy Angels. We'll get a face-off just outside their blue line with Gerathanis, Potton, and Schrank out there. Goes in over the line. Potton tries to get a shot, and it's intercepted right at the last minute. Schrank has it in the corner, takes a shot, just goes wide, comes out to the point. Simone shoots it in, comes out front, cleared there by their defense. Goes in behind the Holy Angels net. Big check again behind the net. It's centered, doesn't quite go out front, and it's stopped by the Holy Angels goalie, and he ties it up.
That's some nice pressure by River Falls that time.
Good hustle that time.
That's what they need to do. That line was flying out there.
They put some pressure on, and Holy Angels was running around a little bit that time. Okay, the draw's going to come to the left of the Holy Angels goalie. Schrank gets the draw, it just kind of lays there, and it finally comes up all the way down the rink. And we're going to get an icing call here if it makes it, and yes, it does. We get an icing call with 8:56 left to go in the period. Now they're going to stay with this line out there. This line has had some pretty good success, just so they don't stay too long. Face-off again coming to the left of the Holy Angels goalie. Schrank on the draw. Schrank again wins the draw, and it takes a shot, and it goes off. I think it went off the roof. Came off a Holy Angel player's stick and bounced up to the roof and came back down on the ice. They blew the whistle, and we'll do it all over again to the left of the Holy Angels goalie.
This is an interesting line with Schrank centering two sophomore wings.
Yeah. Schrank again wins the draw, but Gerathanis can't quite get his stick on it. He was tied up out front. Goes back to the River Falls line. Control there by Holy Angels. They get a shot right on. Simone has it behind the net. Landon goes back in. Controls behind the net, and we're going to get a whistle. 8:35 left to go. He had nowhere to go, so they just both tied it up against the back of the cage. We get a change of line here. Coming out for River Falls will be Kaylee By and Olson, along with Soderberg in defense, along with Dusick. Face-off coming to the left of Paul Schmidt. Draw one by Kaylee. Control behind the net by the Co-Stars, and we get a whistle. There was a hand pass, and it's going to come out of the River Falls zone. Okay, the draw is going to come just outside the River Falls zone. Again, Kaylee on the draw. Won by the Co-Stars. They get it back to their defense and shoot it into the River Falls zone and chase. Controlled by Dusick. Dusick comes out. Nice center pass. Comes out of the zone, and it's intercepted at the Co-Star defense and shot back into the River Falls zone. Control there, and it's kicked in toward the net. Right out front, and a shot just goes wide. Controlled by Dusick in the corner. Dusick circles in his own zone. Puck comes up on the near boards to By. By circles deeper into the River Falls zone and carries to center. He breaks in over the Co-Star zone. Skates right in. Centering pass. Two men tied up right out front. The puck is shot up in the air, and a nice save by the Co-Star goalie.
Olson almost had a second goal that time of the evening. By did a nice pass right on into the middle, but either was a bouncing puck or it hit traffic or something, but it went up in the air, and the goalie was able to glove it.
That was a real nice play there. Kaylee tried to get a stick on it, but he was all tied up out front, and Olson finally did get a bang at it, and it went off one of the defenseman's stick and popped up in the air. Okay, we've got Knott and Wheeler and Link out there, along with Simone and Prochnow on defense. Controlled by the Co-Stars. They break out of the zone, and it's shot into the River Falls end. Controlled by Knott. Knott tries to pass out. Co-Stars have it again. Prochnow has it. Prochnow tries to get a pass up to center. It's intercepted by the Co-Stars. They break into the zone again. Man loses his stick. Knott has it, circles in behind the River Falls net, leaves it for Simone. Simone tries to get a pass up to Link. Oh, that's Wheeler on the far boards. Simone finally clears the zone, and they chase it down at the Co-Star blue line. They carry it deep into their own zone. They have it there, and they try to break out of the zone. Nice intercepted pass there, almost by Jeff Prochnow, but it's cleared into the River Falls zone, picked up by Knott. Knott clears to the near boards. Check by Prochnow. He breaks right, Co-Stars break right in on net, turn around shot, blocked by the defense. Co-Stars control behind the net. They're playing back and forth with it, not really a shot on. Prochnow finally gets it on the near boards. Link can't clear. Knott takes a check, and the puck is still down in the River Falls corner. And we're going to get a penalty here to Prochnow for cross-checking, I believe. And we finally get a whistle. 6:27 left to go in the period.
I didn't catch that, Tom. Did you see that penalty happen?
Yeah, you got a cross-checking. You got both hands up into the man's face mask, so I think he's going to get a either cross-checking or a holding. A roughing penalty. I know he got his hands right up, took his helmet right off, so. So Prochnow goes with 2 minutes, for 2 minutes with 6:27 left to go in the period. This will be Holy Angels' first power play, and it's actually the first penalty of the game. So we'll see what happens here. We've got Potton out there with Schrank and Landon and Dusick. Landon has the puck behind the River Falls net, shoots it all the way up along the far boards. Control there by Holy Angels. Shot forward. Holy Angels has it at the point, takes a shot, goes way wide. Controlled again by Holy Angels. They have it on the side. They get it back to the point. Got to keep it away from 17 up there. He's the one with the big shot. Comes right out front. A nice diving effort there by Potton. Intercepts it out front. And Schmidt finally jumps on the puck and holds it with 5:52 left to go in the period.
Almost a good opportunity there, but like you said, Potton did a nice job coming back, getting in position, or at least diving to get that puck out of there.
Okay, we're going to go with By and Cayley and Simone and Soderberg on defense. 1:25 left to go in the penalty to Brock now. Draw coming to the right of Schmidt. Control there. Goes in behind the River Falls goal. Comes up the near boards. Controlled by the Co-Stars. Cleared out of the zone and comes to center ice. Co-Stars have it there. Back into their own zone. Controlled by their defense. He comes skating. Breaks right into and it's offside on the far side. So we'll get a face-off just outside the River Falls zone. 5:30 left to go in the period. 1:03 left to go in Prochnow's penalty. Now, if we can gain control here and get it down the ice, that'll help us out quite a bit. All-important draw here coming right outside the River Falls line. Controlled by the Co-Stars, though, and they break in. He shoots and he scores. That was scored by number 4. That was Mark Erasmus.
Nice wrist shot. He beat Schmidt just high to the glove side, right and tucked it in that upper right-hand corner. That was about 10, 15, well, 15 feet out, I'd say, but it was a nice hard wrist shot.
Missed the man coming in. He walked right in, took the shot, and scored.
So that penalty proved to be pretty costly for River Falls, now 3-1.
Down 3-1 with 5:25 left to go in the second period. Knott out there along with Wheeler and Link. Knott breaks into the zone, goes to his backhand, gets a weak shot, just goes in behind the net. Holy Angels shoots it down the ice, and they call off icing. The shot's right on Schmidt. Controlled by Dusick behind the net. Dusick gets it up on the far boards. Landon tries to get it out of the zone there. It's kept in by Holy Angels. Back to the point. Holy Angels still controls, comes out of the zone. Wheeler in a race for it, comes over to the near boards. Holy Angels shoots it back into the River Falls zone. Dusick has it across to Landon, skips behind him. Holy Angels takes it into the corner, tries a centering pass, doesn't get it out of the zone. Landon controls behind the net. He gets taken down into the corner. There's nobody to pass to again. It goes in behind to Dusick. Dusick gets it up on the far boards. Pass off to center to Landon. Landon breaking into the zone. Clears in, takes a shot. Gloved by Holy Angels goalie and hung on to.
That one was deflected, and he got his glove up there just in time. I think that could have went over his shoulder.
There was a possibility on that one. It was a nice give and go coming out of the zone on that one. 4:28 left to go in the period. And
well, this is a line that's been making things happen this second period so far. Let's see what they can do now.
Okay, we got Gerathanis out there along with Schrank and Potton, and Simone and Soderberg on defense. Puck control behind the net by Holy Angels. They break out on the near boards. Passed up to center. Control there by Schrank. Schrank gets it across ice to Soderberg. Soderberg gets it further ahead for Potton. Potton tries to pass to center, can't quite control. Potton has it again, back to nice pass out to center to Schrank. Schrank breaks into the Holy Angels zone. Still controls, takes it in behind the net. Tries a centering pass there. Potton has it. Shot right on, just cleared by the goalie.
Potton wasn't setting good. He couldn't get much on that shot.
But it still almost went in. Goes back into the zone. Control there by Soderberg. Soderberg shoots it. They wave off icing. Goes all the way down into the Holy Angels end. Chased down there by Simone.
All right, I think Holy Angels is going to get a penalty here.
I think they're going to get a penalty for checking from behind.
Either checking from behind or maybe even a roughing, but I think it happened on, was it Schrank? Yeah, checking from behind.
Yeah, on Tim Palaka.
There's a fellow that scored their second goal.
Pakala, I think it is. Okay, so River Falls will go on to their first power play of the game with 3:31 left to go in the second period.
Big power play for River Falls.
Okay, we got Knott and Cayley and who's on the far side over there? I can't quite see.
Wheeler.
Is that Wheeler? And Knott controls, walks right in, gets it to Wheeler. Wheeler takes a shot, just goes wide, stays out in front of the Holy Angels net.
Three good shots.
Three good shots there. Three very good shots. And it's finally cleared by Holy Angels the length of the ice. Dusick back for it. Dusick loses it along the boards. It's controlled by Holy Angels. They still control in the River Falls zone. They shoot it back out to center ice. They get it across ice, and they're going to dump it back into the River Falls zone again. Goes in behind the River Falls net. Dusick has it there. Dusick avoids his man, comes out right up the middle. Dusick gets it on the far side. That's Cayley. Cayley breaks into the zone. Tipped off of his stick. And Landon has it. Landon trying up the far. Oh, and Cayley gets caught in offside.
Kelly fell, couldn't get back up in time, and was trapped offside, so we'll start all over again in center ice.
Okay, we're coming right back out with Gerathanis, Bai, and Schrank out there, along with Simone and Soderberg on defense.
He's mixing up the lines a little bit here.
Yeah.
He's got Potten off now and Bai on.
So he's got 2:43 left to go in the period, 1:12 in the penalty. Puck controlled by River Falls. Soderberg has it, carries up to the Holy Angels line. It's cleared there by Holy Angels, but not all the way down the rink. Schrank has it back at his own blue line. It's intercepted there by Holy Angels. Schrank has it again, circles in his zone. Goes up the far board. Schrank carries into the Holy Angels zone. Takes a shot right on, blocked by the Holy Angels goalie. Puck goes into the corner. Bai has it there. Bai walks out front, takes a shot, just goes wide. Holy Angels has it there and clears it out, and it goes all the way back into the River Falls zone. Bai after it. Bai has the puck, leaves it there for Soderberg. Soderberg shoots it back behind the net for Bai.
Got time for one
Bai
more
has
rush.
it there, tries to come out. Pass is tipped off the stick. Simone has it, gets it up to Schrank. Schrank carries into the zone. Intercepted again, shot right back down the rink. 18 seconds left in the penalty. Soderberg has it in behind the River Falls zone. Last rush here. Comes up to Soderberg. Soderberg has it taken off his stick. The Co-Stars actually controlling it in the River Falls zone, being shorthanded. Holy Angels now at full strength. Bai comes out, shoots it to center ice, shot right back into the River Falls zone. Simone has it in behind the net. Shoots a pass to Soderberg. Soderberg carries out of the zone. He gets tripped at center. We're going to get another power play opportunity here. Wheeler has it intercepted, and the whistle goes. We're going to get a 2-minute tripping call here.
Yeah, it was an accidental trip on Holy Angel.
Mark Erasmus.
You've seen
another goal scorer for Holy Angels is going to sit down for 2 minutes.
Seen a few worse ones out there that they didn't call, but as long as we're for River Falls, I guess that's a good penalty.
Yeah.
It was a trip, there's no doubt about it.
River Falls will have the power play advantage for the rest of the period here now. 1:07 left to go. And Dusick has it behind the River Falls net. He breaks out, comes right up the center. Nobody checks Dusick. He gets it ahead to Knott. Knott carries into the Holy Angels zone. Knott controls in the corner, picked off his stick. Holy Angels tries to control there. Picked off again by Holy Angels. Cleared to the line, but not out. Dusick intercepts. Wheeler has it. Wheeler in the corner. He's checked there. Picked up by Landon. Landon walks in. Can't quite get a shot off, and he tried to get a pass across to Knott, and it just went right off the end of his stick right to the goalie.
Not sure if he was looking at Knott and was trying to shoot or looking for the shot and saw Knott or what, but either way, I think his eye went off the puck and he fanned on it.
He was going to shoot, and then I think he saw Knott, and the thing came right off the end of his stick. Puck controlled in the Holy Angels zone, and again pounced on by the Holy Angels goalie. We got 32 seconds left to go here, and this group is putting on some pretty good pressure. They're keeping it in the Holy Angels' ends.
That's good. It'd be nice to get a goal just before the period ends.
Yeah,
it always gives the team momentum.
Puck again controlled by Knott. Wheeler has it, shoots it on. Holy Angels goalie has it and hangs on. We get another face-off. 28 seconds left to go. Knott wins the draw again, gets it back to the point. Landon has it there, clears it right in front to Wheeler. Wheeler takes a shot. That was a nice pass. And it's cleared but not out by Holy Angels. Dusick has it, takes a shot right on. Gloved by the Holy Angel goalie. 14 seconds left to go.
Once again, good pressure. The long shots for River Falls, it seems like nobody's in front of the net or screening the goalie because he's got good eyesight. You can see it real well, and he's gloving them pretty easily. But at least we're getting the shots.
We're going to get a change here with 14. I don't quite understand that with 14 seconds left. But
I can't either.
That group was putting a lot of pressure on, and Knott was getting every draw. Okay, we got Schrank out here with Ponton and By. Ponton's going to take the draw. Gets a shot. Just goes wide. Goes into the corner. Holy Angels tries to tie it up there, and I think we're going to get a whistle with 7 seconds left to go. Face-off will come to the left of the Holy Angels goalie. Get some instructions shouted from the bench here. Schrank's going to take the draw. Cross, and he's tied. By was really tied up out front, and I think that's going to about to do it for the period. There goes the siren. There's 51 seconds left to go in the Holy Angels penalty, and that'll be served at the first part of the third period. Here's the save. River Falls outshot the Holy Angels that period 13-5. But we're outscored 1-0, so the score after 2 periods, 3-1. I think what helped us out start the third and final period, the last 15 minutes of play here. Holy Angels will be a man short for the first 51 seconds. River Falls on the power play, and River Falls is going to start out there with, we don't know yet. They're all milling around the bench. And they're bringing out Knott, Wheeler, and Cayley, along with Dusick and Landon on defense. This is the combination that put a lot of pressure on toward the end of the second period.
A little old word, if. If River Falls can capitalize in this first minute of play with a goal of some type, or early in this period, they're still in the game.
Draw again, won by Knott. Gets it back to Dusick. Dusick shoots it into the Holy Angels end. It goes up on the near boards here. Landon in after it. Stops the puck from going out. Dusick has it. Dusick still controls. Carries it deeper into the Holy Angels zone. Shoots it behind the net. Goes to Knott. Knott has it there. Tries to get it out. It was a pass back to the defense, and it's cleared all the way down the ice by Holy Angels. I don't know why that wasn't a penalty. I can't quite understand that.
3-on-2 though.
As River Falls brings it into the Holy Angels end. Wheeler controls. Wheeler walks out front. Dusick takes a shot. Goes wide. Comes up to the near boards. Landon keeps it in at the point. Shoots it in behind the Holy Angels net. Fight for it there. Both players go down. Holy Angels has it trapped underneath him, and we get a whistle.
Stopping the action.
I don't quite understand that down on the far end. The man jumped right on top of him, and we got no penalty call there. Okay, we're going to get a line change here, and it's going to be the Schrank line.
Holy Angels is at full strength now.
Gerathonis, Potton, and Schrank out there with Soderberg and Simone on defense. Holy Angels controls in their own zone. They're back at full strength, and they break out, come to center ice. Carried forward there, brought into the River Falls zone. Centering pass tried, and still controlled by Holy Angels. Shoots
He had his feet in the right
crease.
spot that time.
Puck still in the River Falls end. We can't clear the zone. Soderberg has it. He loses it. It's a shot and a goal.
Bad angle shot, almost parallel with the red line down there, and Schmitty did the splits run right between his legs.
It was right on the ice. It wasn't a particularly strong shot. It just found the right spot.
It's one of those shots that a guy could take the next 5. He won't come close to making a goal like that.
Okay, Tony Smith got the goal for Holy Angels, and it goes to 4-1 with 13:06 left to go in the period. A little break in the action here. I don't know what that was all about, but referees are coming over to the scorer's bench right now. Some conversation down here in front. We don't quite know what's going on.
It's got something to do with the clock, but they're both
both 13:01. Can't be that.
Sure would like to know. That goalie must be pretty sharp.
He's into the game somehow.
He's into the
that
game
we don't
somehow,
know.
yeah.
Okay, we're ready to go with the face-off here now. Got Pottenstrank and Gerathanis, along with Soderberg and Simone on defense. The puck is shot into the Holy Angels' end. Goes in behind their net. They still control. They get it in the corner. They try to shoot it up along the boards. It's intercepted there by Schrank, but he can't carry forward. Intercepted by Holy Angels. They come to the River Falls line. He brings it in, takes Potten on a big check right off his feet. Simone has it, shoots it in behind, comes up on the far boards. It goes to Soderberg. Soderberg breaks out of the zone, gets it forward to Potten. Potten carries into the Holy Angels end, takes a shot. Nice save by the Holy Angels goalie. Goes back out to Gerathanis at the point. Gerathanis on a backhand goes just wide. Holy Angel controls behind the net. River Falls changing on the fly. Holy Angels has it. Breaks up to their blue line. They still control, and it's intercepted by Olsen. Intercepted again by Holy Angels. Shot into the River Falls end. Puck goes in behind the net, picked up by Dusick. Dusick brings it out. Gets a backhanded pass across to Simone. Simone carries into the Holy Angels end. Carries it right in on goal. Intercepted there by Holy Angels. They break out to center. Puck comes to the River Falls line. Bai has it. Bai shoots it back out to center ice. Nobody there. Holy Angels intercept, shoots it back in, catches two men offside.
The Holy Angels changed lines that time. We had the puck behind their net, and we just stood there and waited for them to get their men into our zone before we even broke out.
Right. 11:54 left to go in the period, and we've got Bai, Olsen, and Cayley out there, along with Prochnow and Dusick on defense. Puck goes again back into the Holy Angels end. Defense takes it in behind the net to the near boards. Tries a pass out there. Can't quite get it up the boards. Finally controlled out to center. Puck goes across ice. Prochnow fights for it there. He loses it. Comes right out front. Intercepted by Holy Angels. Holy Angels, two men out front.
Nice
Get a
save
shot
by
back
Schmidt.
in. River Falls has it. Clears it, but not out. Another shot. Just goes wide. Schmidt clears it to the corner. Shot out front again. Control finally by Cayley. Cayley breaks it out of the zone. Picked up by Olsen. Olsen brings it to the Holy Angels end. He's checked by two people. Puck intercepted by Holy Angels. Shot the length of the ice, and we're going to get an icing call. 11:10 left in the period.
The Holy Angels put a lot of pressure on that time down there, and Schmidt made a couple nice saves.
For as good as we played in the second period, we're back to playing the first period all over again here in the third. We're just not reacting. We're not skating. Okay, we've got Wheeler and Link out there with Landon and Soderberg on defense. Puck jumps over Soderberg's stick. He controls along the boards. Still controls there. Still has it at center ice. Finally picked up by Link. Link tries to get it forward. Intercepted by the Co-Stars on a hand pass. We're going to face off back at the Co-Star blue line.
Has River Falls had a shot on goal this period?
I think we've had one in this period so far.
We played 4 minutes.
Landon has it back to Soderberg. Soderberg gets it forward to Landon. Landon tries to control on the board. Puck comes to Knott. Knott being checked from behind. He gets taken down. And we're going to finally get a penalty on one of those. They finally called one. They've been doing that all night to Corey Knott. Corey's fairly small, and every time he breaks in, they wrap that stick around him and drag him down, and we don't get the call. Finally get a minor penalty, number 20. Bruce Knott, 2 minutes for hooking. That comes at the 10:44 mark. So River Falls goes back on the power play. They send out Gerathanis, Schrank, and Bai, along with Simone and Dusick on defense. Well, if we can get one in here, at least we can get something going. Puck comes back out and shot out by Holy Angels. Puck goes across to Simone. Simone controls it, gets it back across to Dusick. Dusick comes out of his own end, tries to get a pass forward, tipped forward, and cleared right back down the rink by the Co-Stars. Dusick again behind the River Falls net. Waits till everybody gets set up. Tries to come out of the zone. A big check put on at the blue line on Schrank. Carried forward by Dusick. Dusick breaks in, takes a shot right on, and it's covered up by the Holy Angels defense. I think Dusick kind of set up Schrank on the far boards there. The minute that pass came to him, that Holy Angels defenseman broke in and just really leveled Schrank. Okay, River Falls changes lines, brings out Kaylee Knott and Wheeler along with Landon and Soderberg back on defense. Puck cleared out of the River Falls zone and goes back into the out of the Holy Angels zone, go back into the River Falls zone. Soderberg controls behind the net. Soderberg carries up to the center, gives it to Landon. Landon tries to get around one man and is stopped there, broke back in by Holy Angels. Soderberg intercepts, shoots it in behind the net. Landon has it back to Soderberg. Soderberg comes out the near boards. Intercepted again by Holy Angels. Can't get the puck out of the zone here. Tied up by Holy Angels. Landon finally goes back for it. Tries to break up the ship. They can't even clear their zone. We got the power play and we can't clear our zone.
Holy Angels is really hustling good. They got the two forwards up there and they're just hawking the puck. And again, we tried to shove it up the boards with a man right over there. Intercepted it again, but we're 5-on-4. We've got to get a breakout. If we can't break out 5-on-4, we got problems.
Holy Angels is playing a box in our zone is what they're doing. And now they get a shot right on. Nice save by Paul Schmidt. Finally controlled behind the net by Simone. They finally get it out of the zone. Break the center with Bai. Bai winds up, takes a shot. Blocked by the Holy Angels defense. Puck goes in behind the net. Goes out. And it's finally controlled by Cayley. Cayley gets it back to defense. To Dusick, and Dusick loses it on a check. Dusick carries it back into the River Falls zone, gets it over to Simone. Simone lets it go to the boards. Clears up on the far wing. Intercepted again by the Coast Guards. They break in and Olsen takes a man off the puck. Olsen carries up the near side. He breaks by one man, picked up by Cayley. Cayley breaks it to the center. Carries into the Kosar zone. Shoots it cross ice. Shot right on by Simone, covered up by the Holy Angels goalie as a penalty expired. Holy Angels is back at full strength.
Well, that was a very weak effort there on River Falls part as far as the power play goes. We didn't get much going. And time is running out. We got 8:39 remaining in the game right now, and River Falls is down 3, just a tie.
So we change now with Proctow, Gerathonis, and Schrank, along with Landon and Landon and Proctow on defense, and Potton up front with Gerathonis and Schrank. The draw comes back, kept in by Landon, controlled by the Coast Guards in the corner. Puck comes out to center. Finally is laying loose, controlled by, and it's going to be an offside on Holy Angels. One man got trapped in offside there, which was very fortunate for River Falls because that one man could have broke right in on the net. Draw coming outside River Falls blue line. Schrank takes the draw, carries it forward, just checked off the puck. Shot back into the River Falls zone. Goes along the near boards. Landon being checked there. Centering pass right out front. Schmidt jumps on it and controls it at the side of the net. If you notice something there, what they do is they send one man in to tie up the defense. That one man never goes for the puck. He takes the defenseman, ties him up on the board. They send the second forward in to get the puck. And we've got nobody coming back to cover that second man.
Right. No, that's true. You can see that in that last play.
Draw is won by Holy Angels, and the shot just goes tipped wide. It's in the far corner, tied up on the boards by Dusick. Okay, we've got Knott, Wheeler, and Link out there, along with Dusick and Soderberg on defense. Knott wins the draw again, but they don't clear the zone. Comes back to the Coast Guard defenseman, and he takes a shot, goes wide. Holy Angel shoots it in behind the net. Controlled by Knott. Knott takes a check, but gets it behind Dusick. Dusick gets it up on the far boards. They try a give and go. Holy Angels is right there to intercept. They get it back out to the point. skips over his stick, picked up by Wheeler. Wheeler carries in alone. 2 men back. Wheeler finally waits. Picks up the puck again, still has it in the corner, still controls. Wheeler doing an awful good job down there, but all alone. Comes back to Soderberg, shot tipped by Knott right on, and the goalie made an awful nice save on that shot. It was going to go wide, and Knott got his stick on it and tipped it right on goal.
He knocked it down. It was right at the goalie's feet, and Blake come up with a nice save. Good reflexes on Blake's part.
Okay, we're going to go here with Prochnow and Simone on defense, along with Olson, Cayley, and Bai up front. 7:30 left to go in the game. 4-1 Co-Stars. They control in their own zone. They try to break up the near boards. Big check there by Simone, but they still break in.
From behind.
From behind.
And it's going to be a penalty.
Co-Stars take it in, take a shot on goal. And we're going to get a checking from behind here on Simone.
They're giving it to Trigby. He wants to go in instead of Jimmy.
Minor penalty on River Falls, number 16, Trigby Olsen. 2 minutes more.
I think they made a mistake, but they're not going to correct it.
I think Whitey knows it too.
Whitey whispered something to the scorer's bench, and I don't think they can go back on it after it was announced now. So the Co-Stars go on the power play. Dusick controls behind the net, shoots at the length of the ice. Co-Stars back after it. They sit behind their goal, and they try to set up. Try to come up the far side, pass forward, shot all the way down the rink. And we're not going to get an icing call here. Dusick let it go, thinking they might get a call. Skips over and all the way down to the Co-Star blue line. They're back for it. Bai back after it, chasing it down. Picked up by Landon. Landon carries into the Co-Star zone. He still controls.
Could be another one.
Big check there. I think he had his stick on the puck is the only reason he didn't get a penalty there. Co-Stars carry into the zone. Nice check there by Dusick. Co-Stars controlling the River Falls zone. Get it back to the point. Shot right on. Beautiful tip, but a nice save by Schmidt.
Got a guy standing right in front of Schmitty there trying to...
Dusick controls, tries to come out of the zone. Bai has it. Bai shoots at the length of the ice, and we're going to get a change. Holy Angels goalie falls down, and the puck is shot back out into the center ice area. Controlled by Soderberg. Soderberg has it back across to Simone. Simone gets it into the Holy Angels end. Stopped there at the blue line. Nice pass up. Picked up by Holy Angels. They break back into the zone. Big check by Schrank. Takes a man off the puck. The shot back to the Holy Angels defense. Shot right on. Nice save by Schmidt. Comes to the near boards. Soderberg after it. Tries to shoot it back in behind the net. Intercepted by the Co-Stars. Puck tries to come out of the zone. Schrank almost had it out of the zone, but lost it. Goes back to the defense again. Another shot right on. Another almost
nice
kept. Nice save by Schmitty.
Looked like she had the corner.
Point man keeps it back into the zone. Soderberg shoots it behind. Shot back out to the blue line. Another shot right on. Just goes wide. And the puck goes into the corner.
Strength,
River Falls back at full strength. Centered out front. Goes back to the defense. Just skips his stick and goes to center ice. Co-Stars have it again. Shoot it back in. They missed an offside on that one. And the puck goes in behind the River Falls net. Controlled there by Simone. Simone passes it forward. Goes right by Schrank. Co-Stars control again. Break out to center. Leave a pass there. Link has it. Link gets it forward to Wheeler. Wheeler shoots it deeper into the Co-Star zone. Pass comes back out. And Dusick shoots it back in behind. Holy Angels again controls. Prochnow tries to keep it in. They go by him. Here we got a 2-on-1. Dusick back, staying right in the middle. And a nice save by Paul Schmidt. Dusick stayed right in the middle, cut down the pass, made the man take the shot. Schmidt cut down the angle and made a nice save on that one.
4:27 remaining in the game.
You got Prochnow and Dusick out on defense with Link, Link and Wheeler up front. Puck's finally controlled by Wheeler. Wheeler brings it up Gets it across to Link. Link carries in over the Co-Stars end, falls down, takes a man with him. It's controlled by the Co-Stars right out front. Finally picked off his stick by Knott. Gets it out front. Wheeler takes a shot. Stopped by the Co-Stars goalie. Shot to center ice. Prochnow has it there. He loses it. Picked clean by Erasmus. Erasmus goes in for Holy Angels, tries a centering pass. Pushed to the corner by Schmidt. Holy Angels again controls in the corner. Wheeler has it there to Link. Back to Wheeler. Wheeler controls at the red line. Shoots it in. They're going to change on the fly. Puck goes in behind the Holy Angels net. They break out to their blue line. On the near boards, they shoot it into the River Falls zone. They're going to change on the fly.
Holy Angels just content to dump that puck right now.
Simone breaks up the center. Gets a pass over to Bai. Bai still controls. Goes across ice. Controls into the zone. Takes a shot right on. Nice glove save by the Holy Angels goalie. They try to take it up the near board. Stopped there by Simone. And we're going to get a penalty call here on Holy Angels. A slashing call on number 24, Kevin Williams. That comes at the 3:07 mark of the third period. River Falls will go on the power play with 3:07 left.
Bad time for Holy Angels to take a penalty. They got everything going their way in this period. 3 minutes and 7 seconds left, and now they're going to give River Falls a 2-minute power play.
Okay, River Falls stays with Knott and Wheeler out there and put out Cayley on the other wing. And they have Dusick and Soderberg back on defense. Puck goes back to the River Falls line. Soderberg tries to get it back for Cayley, jumps his stick. Soderberg has it again. Intercepted by Holy Angels. They bring it into the River Falls zone. And we're going to get a holding call here on Dusick, I believe.
Yeah, Dusick's going to get 2 minutes for a holding, and I don't know if that was really that bad a penalty or not. I didn't notice that there was any holding on that one.
Dusick stood him up, and then I think what they called him for was hanging on to him.
Could have been.
There was nobody else back, and not much else he could do on that one.
Anyway, River Falls didn't need that one.
Okay, we're going to go with Knott and Wheeler back out again. No rest for them. And they brought Schrank in and Landon on defense. This is kind of a different setup here. Puck controlled by the Co-Stars. They get it out front. Landon tips it off the stick out front. It's in behind the net. They try to clear it out front, and Schmidt smothers the puck.
The Holy Angels are getting set up just like a box on this 4-on-4. They're spreading it out, just going to try to control the puck and get a few shots off.
Landon finally gets control of the puck and brings it up to center ice. Breaks into the Holy Angels end. Still has control, takes it down into the corner. Finally controlled by Wheeler. Wheeler tries to come out front. Landon's still on the puck. Goes to the near side. Wheeler picks it up at the Co-Star blue line. He's taken down on a check. Co-Stars have it there. They break out. They try to get it down. Intercepted by Schrank. Schrank has it at the blue line. Back to Landon. Landon brings it into the Co-Star zone again. He tries to avoid a check. It's intercepted by the Co-Star defense. Knott has it. Knott comes back to the Co-Star line. He's in all alone, 4-on-1. There's nobody else out there with him. Now Schrank comes into the zone, but the Co-Stars clear it out of the zone. Goes across to Soderberg. Soderberg back to Bai. Back to Soderberg. Back to Bai. Nice passing there. Bai brings it into the Co-Star zone. Picked up by Cayley. Cayley takes it out front. Gets it back to Soderberg at the point. He has a shot. Hit the pipe. Goes back to Bai. Bai takes a shot. Just goes behind the net. Controlled there by no one. Co-Stars finally pick it up in behind the net. They shoot it up the near boards. Bai in after it. Bai controls it. Picked up by the Co-Stars at their own blue line. They break down 1-on-2. Breaks it across the River Falls zone. Tries to get a shot on. Goes weakly by. Soderberg takes two checks in the corner. The puck's still laying loose. And we get a whistle with 1:01 left to go in the period. 12 seconds left to go on the penalty to Dusick, so Holy Angels is on the power play. We get a timeout call by River Falls with 1:01 left to go.
12 seconds, did you say, remaining in the penalty for this?
That is right. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No. Because I hadn't seen it before. Ready? Okay, the timeout over, 1:01 left, 12 seconds left in the penalty to Dusick. Co-Stars have it, take a shot from the point. It's cleared right in front, still controlled by the Co-Stars. They get it back to the blue line. Back in front again, a shot blocked by the defense. Comes to the corner, back to the point, another shot there. Just goes wide, both teams back at full strength. Holy Angels controls in the corner, tries to walk out front, and we get a whistle.
We're going to get a penalty, both going, Landon and number 9. Both slashing.
Both slashing, and that was the big hassle out front of the net there with 41 seconds left to go in the game.
Minor penalties on Holy Angels number 9, Tony Smith, and River Falls number 4, Scott Landon, 2 minutes each for slacking.
All that action taking place out front of the net when the puck was in the corner. So we'll go 4-on-4. Holy Angels control the draw there, walked right in. There's a pass that goes right behind by. The puck brought in offside. By was trapped offside on that one. Nothing much he could do on that one. 29 seconds left to go in the game. And we've got, pulled a goalie, so we've got By, Wheeler, and Schrank out there, along with one defenseman, Dusick. Schrank gets the draw, shoots it into the Holy Angels end. It's controlled along the boards by Holy Angels. They try to get it out. Dusick stops it at the line, shoots it out front. Holy Angels goalie clears it to the near boards corner. It's controlled there by their defense. He tries to break out of the zone. He's checked there. It's shot up to center. It's going to be a race between By and Holy Angels. By controlled. Gets it back, shoots it to center. Picked off by Dusick. Dusick shoots it to the Holy Angels line as the siren sounds. 4-1, the final score here. Holy Angels wins it. And as we said earlier, that was
25 for Holy Angels, 9 for a game total of 29.
okay. The shots on goal for Holy Angels was 29. For River Falls, it was 25.
It was hard to believe that there was 9 shots for River Falls in that period. It didn't seem like it.
Yeah.
But